here's your EOAlive weather forecast.
Hope all of you a great start to the work week. Gabe Curtis reporting on this March 6th, brought to you by Valley Insurance, or now located on Adams Avenue in LeGrand. Those highs have topped out into the mid to the upper 30s to about 44 much of us today, with the exception for those warm spots. Both Ontario and Pendleton mid to the upper 40s, expecting partly to mostly cloudy skies overnight tonight. The European model shows that isolated shower threat increasing for your Tuesday, meaning some of us could be dealing with a little bit of that grauple mixing in with that rain and snow. Heading into the day on Tuesday for LeGrand, it looks like this will start out into low to mid 20s at the 8 o'clock hour. Dry conditions to start with some sun breaks around, otherwise more clouds than not the first half of the day. In fact, thickening cloud cover by the noon hour would start to bring at least some isolated snowflakes in the mix, but then we see increasing winds during the day, changing to the south and gusting up to 30 miles per hour in spots, bringing warming temperatures with highs into the upper 30s late day. That's also when I'm expecting slightly more widespread moisture in areas, meaning more of that grauple rain would mix with more of that instability caused by those sun breaks. That 7-day forecast, sponsored by Valley Insurance, shows those early morning numbers for your Tuesday into the mid to the upper teens to low 20s, with the exception for 30 in Pendleton, that cold spot 4 in Burns. Afternoon highs mid to the upper 30s to about 40, with the exception for that warm spot 46 in Pendleton. That snowfall for your Tuesday through about midnight would be fairly scattered and light, only expecting a dusting to 2 inches for the mountainous valleys, meaning Pendleton wouldn't see any snow. In fact, they could just remain dry, while Burns could be that one outlier upwards of 3 inches. Otherwise, the rest of us will be only seeing widespread accumulations up above 6,000 feet with 2 to 6 expected. Although slightly different story Wednesday, maybe we see another dusting to 3 inches in slightly more widespread areas, and then Thursday goes on to be drier than not, before our best chance for widespread steady moisture would be for your Friday morning, starting out as a mix of snow, sleet, and gravel before that moisture becomes isolated and turns to rain during the day. That's kind of the trend throughout the weekend, and really it's next week I'm tracking those temperatures to warm into the 40s and 50s with increasing moisture potentially, so anything that falls looks to be just rain.